Hi there folks, I'm here at Red Craig's Golf Club and today I'm testing out TaylorMade's new M CGB irons. It's been a few years since we've seen the CGB name attached to a set of TaylorMade irons, but the Super Game Improvement category is back. I'm going to play a few holes with these irons and let you know how I get on, so let's get started. These club heads are absolutely packed with technology to give you maximum distance and forgiveness, and one of these most noticeable technologies is the tungsten weighting in the club head. There's 4 tungsten weights in behind the cavity that pushes the weight low and deep in the club head to give you a high initial launch. And these clubs do launch really high. You know, it's going to give you a really towering ball flight. The lofts are stronger throughout the set, they're really quite strong, but because of this low CG, you're still going to hit the same kind of flight you would expect from each respective iron. So this 4 iron is still going to carry really high. TaylorMade say it achieves the greatest peak height of any of their irons, even better than the current M2 irons. So, you know, that's pretty impressive. I'll have a go here and see just how high it launches. It's really powerful, it's really high, and it's going such a long way. Unlike traditional game improvement irons, the M CGB has a consistently high COR throughout the set. Usually game improvement irons, you know, they have a high COR in the long irons and then it gradually goes down as you approach the shorter irons. But that's not the case with the M CGB. TaylorMade decided to, you know, get each iron as close to the USGA and RNA limit as they could. Now, what does this really mean in layman's terms? Well, you're going to get a lot of ball speed no matter what iron in the set you're hitting. This is one of the big reasons why these things fly just so far. It's such a high and powerful ball flight. It's really, really impressive. The redesigned speed pocket in the sole of these clubs is going to flex at impact to give you some more ball speed and forgiveness, especially on mishits low out of the face, whereas the face slots on either side of the face are going to give you a bit more forgiveness when you're missing out the heel and out the toe. TaylorMade also decided to reposition their inverted cone technology a bit more towards the toe. What this means is the club's got a bit of a draw bias and it's going to help you fight your slice. You know, down at address, they're fairly thick, they're fairly chunky, but for an iron that's going to give you this kind of performance, it's always going to be a bit fatter. But TaylorMade decided to tinker with the sound and feel. They've incorporated their geoacoustic technology to try and make these super game improvement irons feel and sound as good as they can. And you know, for me the feel's pretty impressive. It's not fantastic by any stretch, but for an iron that's giving you so much performance, that's got so much distance and forgiveness packed into it, it's a fairly nice sound and it's pretty impressive feel. I have about 155 into the pin, and I usually hit my 8 iron around about that mark, maybe closer to 160. So with the distance these irons are going, I'm going to have to have a wee knockdown shot. So I'll be quite interested to see just how easy these high launching forgiving clubs are to control. So I'll just try and punch one in there. Do you know what? The flight is really nice. It's come off exactly how I wanted. It's still flying a long way, so I think I'd probably even need to dial it back a wee bit more. The bottom line with these irons is they combine about a decade's worth of TaylorMade iron innovation and their latest technologies to deliver clubs that are just incredibly easy to hit, really forgiving, going to give you an incredible amount of distance and a lot of stopping power coming into the greens. So, you know, I'm really impressed by them. If you're looking for as much help as possible with your irons, then the M CGBs are a great option.